And hello, Orville Nation, Nerd TV. Hello, this is Sunday Night LATCHKUM. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Bird of Prey. Welcome, Stephen Klein, Love Shack, D.D. Myers, Boogerville, Mr. Lundell, DJ. What's up, DJ? Hey, Stephanie, and Captain Robert. Hello, guys. So we are back. We are back from logistical nightmare land. And 6 baby Wookiees, Louise. Hey, thank you guys for showing up. Yes, and thank you to Love Shack Love Shack. Thank you for saving me from that Ibiza brothel. He came in there and he rescued me. Great to see all of you guys. Happy Sunday, LATCHKUM, and I hope you're all staying safe. And hello, Dan. Dan's mixtape. And let me just make sure that I put this out. And it is great to be back. It's great to be back. It's been a great week. I don't know if some of you guys were able to see that Katie and I were on Virtual TrekCon, the 7th Rule podcast sponsored Virtual TrekCon, and it's still going on. It's finishing tonight or tomorrow, and so that was a lot of fun. And we were on the Orville panel with Eric the Smoke and JP. JP Gotastic was there. That was great to have JP there. And because they open it up because now that they can have 10 people up, they open it up and they had so Eric the Smoke, JP, and a whole bunch of people, and Joe Colton and obviously Ryan, our friend Ryan T. Husk was sponsoring that, and he did an amazing job. And hats off to Ryan and his crew for just doing an amazing organization, and hats off to Katie for helping as well. Katie was involved in helping with them, so fabulous and fabulous. I am so glad to be here again. A lot of setbacks logistically. So Stephen Klein. Thank you, my friend, for continuing to support the Orville Nation. Thank you, my friend Stephen. Thank you, Stephen Klein. Stephen, you are always such a great supporter in questions and otherwise, or comments and everything. Just a great supporter. So thank you, Stephen Klein. Again, if you ever want to plug anything, you just let me know. I know you don't, but in case you do, let me know. Thank you, Stephen, for the $1.99 super chat. 6 baby Wookiees is in the house. And Dorian COVID. Yes, I got Dorian COVID. I turned blue. Blue screen mark. I sweats. Oh, and my buddy Scott. Sporking, guys. Sporking is really, really getting close to the 1,000 subs. If anybody is not subbed to Sporking News Podcast, if anybody is not subbed to Sporking News Podcast, please do so immediately. Stop what you're doing. Let's see. Stop what you're doing. And Scott, if you can put your channel. Hold on, I'll just do it real quick. So anybody who's not sub Sporking News, you must sub Sporking. By the way, anybody who loves Game of Thrones, Sporking is the place to go. It does a lot of other stuff, but Let's see. There you are. Yeah, he's really close to. He's got 800 subs, and Scotty is like somebody who should already be monetized. So there you go. A sub to Sporking. And Scotty was the guy. Scotty was the guy who interviewed like one of our first big interviews that we did with Corin. Scotty was there with me. He's been here with me the whole. We've been side by side the whole time as we've been growing. Captain Robert just finished a 3-hour live stream. Wow! Can you put a link to that? Put in a link with your wrench, Captain. You have a wrench, right? Yes. Captain Robert has a wrench. Please put in a link to that stream, Captain. Love Shack loves it until season 4. Okay. And guys, again, Captain Robert. I don't know what the update is on Captain Robert and Stephanie's VA housing situation, but there is the link to help them out. So anybody does can, please do. And yes, Scotty, we rise together. We rise together, my friend. It's on YouTube. The virtual TrekCon is on YouTube, and it's all on. Hold on, I'm gonna just post it. It's all on this channel. It's on the 7th Rule. The 7th Rule, obviously, the 7th Rule podcast is the podcast set up by Aaron Eisenberg, who played Nog, and Sirach Lofton, who plays, and they are live right now. Sirach and Ryan are live right now. So open up a second window and watch. Have them on the side. This is the 7th Rule. Well, let me just write virtual TrekCon. Virtual TrekCon, and this is where they are. The YouTube channel. So we were on Friday night, and it's our link is there too. We were on Friday night, and we had a great Orville panel. Great Orville panel. I'm just gonna warn everybody. They have just be nice. If you're not a Discovery lover, be nice, because the actors they're not to blame for anything. So they're talking to some Discovery actors right now. Okay, so be nice. The actors, no fault. Any actor would take any job that they could get right now. So great. I want to share one I really want to share this with you guys. I thought this was a great picture that we got this week, that I saw this week. And it's astronaut, we're going to be covering a lot of space stuff on Orville and Nerd TV, on Orville Nation and Nerd TV. And I thought it was a great tribute to a hero who is giving a tribute to so many heroes. And on his spacewalk, astronaut Chris Cassidy just did this with his GoPro. And if you'll see here, I will blow it up. He had a written message, which I think you guys can all see. Frontline workers, to all the frontline workers around the world. And that's just a beautiful message. There's so many people working to keep people alive. And so we salute astronaut Chris Cassidy for remembering everybody and giving this just an amazing tribute, nod to all our healthcare workers and first responders and everybody. And yes, GalaxyCon. There was Orville panel on GalaxyCon last week as well. I was kind of out of the loop, internet-wise, so I couldn't really watch it. I think that's interesting, Steven. Steven says, do you think the Comic-Con panels done virtually may be the waves of the future? I think there's going to be a lot more of it. Yeah, I think it's not. Nothing's gonna take care, Scotty. Thanks, Scotty. I think that nothing is gonna take the place of the real life experience. But I think, yeah, I think there's more. I think. Listen, I think that a lot of virtual scenarios, virtual work, virtual entertainment, virtual gatherings. A lot of that has just taken a leap forward with all of this. So very interesting. It's an interesting question. It is an awesome picture, isn't it, DD? It's beautiful. Let me just make sure I put the whole thing up right. You guys can see the whole picture. It's a beautiful picture. There you go. You can see it better now. Just wanted to see. Yeah, it is a beautiful picture. Yeah, just a beautiful picture. And that's astronaut Chris Cassidy. And actually, I wanted to read, because astronaut Chris Cassidy is doing this, I wanted to read just his quick bio. Astronaut Chris Cassidy, born January 4th, 1970 in Salem, Mass., is a NASA astronaut and United States Navy SEAL. Chris Cassidy achieved the rank of captain in the U.S. Navy. He was the chief of the He was the chief of the astronaut office at NASA from July 2015 until June 2017. Cassidy attended high school in Maine, then graduated from Naval Academy Preparatory School in Newport, Rhode Island, and he received a Bachelor in Science and Mathematics at the United States Naval Academy and a Master of Science degree in Ocean Engineering from MIT. This guy's smart. While in the Navy, Cassidy passed. I'm not sure what that means. While a SEAL, he served several tours. But anyway, this guy's just very accomplished. His first space flight was on Space Shuttle mission STS-127, and his second was as a flight engineer for Expedition 3536, launched from Soyuz TMA-08M. He has been on the space station for how long? Well, I'm not sure how long he's been up there now. That's not clear right now. Anyway, great. Awesome. Just, wow. All right. So, by the way, on August 2nd, we're going to, with our news, what's news briefs, we're going to be, on August 2nd, we are going to be talking about the return of the two astronauts on the private venture spacecraft. So that's going to be interesting. SpaceX, on the SpaceX spacecraft. So that's going to be really interesting. All right. You guys are talking about Peter Mayhew. All right. Let's see. Tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, 14, I think 14 and Adega have something tomorrow. Because I think it's supposed to be on Saturday, but I think they're doing it. Their new time is on Saturday, but I think they're doing it tomorrow for organizational reasons. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for Ellie's Orville family tomorrow evening, and we will see what she comes up with for tomorrow for the Orville family. That's Monday nights, and fabulous. All right. Let's see. I am going to ask. Well, I'm going to do something different for right now. I'm going to ask the chat, the volunteer. I'm going to ask for a volunteer for the first question. So, first person to raise their hand, ask the first question, the first LATCHKUM question. First person to raise a hand, ask the first LATCHKUM question. And we'll give you a minute to think about it. You can have a minute to think about it. You don't have to have it boom. You have to be like boom right there. Unless you're like somebody like Bird of Prey who has all these stumpers like lined up. Hides DJ hides hands. DJ hides hands. Let's see. That's awesome. Says it's big. So let's see if somebody. There's a little delay. So let me see if somebody is raising their hand. All right. Let's see. And about the America Love Tour, by the way. Hello, Parrot Head. Love Shack, you want to answer? Is that a raised hand, Love Shack? Okay. Do you want to answer the first? You want to ask the first question, Love Shack? Does Love Shack want to answer the first question? All right. Is that? I'm not sure if you're telling people to raise hands or is that a raised hand? So do you want to ask the first question, Love Shack? Do you want to ask the first question? If not, I'll ask one. And meanwhile, guys, all right. I know not everybody thinks this way, but I really want to be extremely clear. Being a healthcare worker, I really want to be extremely clear. All right, Love Shack, awesome. So we're ready for your question. Whenever you want to. Hey, Tommy, how you doing, Tommy? Whenever you're ready, Love Shack, just tell us. I do want to really point this out, guys. I know not everybody agrees with this, but listen. You know, we are the CDC has been fighting Ebola in Africa, in parts of Africa, for decades. Like, there is absolutely no reason for our society to not be prepared to handle what's going on. There is very very little COVID left in Europe right now, and things have opened up again. And I'm sure in the fall, you know, maybe things will flare up again. But basically, taking certain measures work. And what's going to take for the Orville season 3 and season 4 to come around is basically, you know, society getting back to normal to a certain point where they can film. They can't film. So I really think that not just for the Orville, but for everyone's well-being, guys, I really think if anybody has any doubts about, if anybody has any doubts whatsoever about the effectiveness of masks, like, wipe that whole concept from your mind right now, because there are clinics that, you know, I've been, you know, directly supporting. There are clinics, as you know, as a psychologist, that there are clinics that everybody, all their whole staff should have been infected, and they're not infected because of protective gear. So don't anybody say it doesn't work. It's ridiculous to say it doesn't work. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm telling you, as a scientist, it makes no sense. So protective gear works. Now, masks that people will wear if 99% of people are wearing them, then it takes a human being to spread COVID. If people are wearing masks, other people will not get it. Very likely they will not get it. And that's what's happened in Europe. So it's not. It doesn't make sense for a first world country like the U.S. This is not about politics. It's not about conspiracies. It's not about anything. But right now, whatever politics or whatever conspiracy theory that you subscribe to, and we all subscribe to some, but we all subscribe to our own politics and our own theories and everything. But the only thing that matters right now is that the spread is reduced, and that we get back things going back the way they're supposed to be, and Orville starts filming again. So anyway, go ahead, Love Shack. I'm waiting for hey Mac, hey Mando. And yes, by the way, guys, a guest of this program who was a friend of Walt Disney passed away last week. He was going to be a guest in the next few weeks or months, and he unfortunately passed away. And really, I'm telling you guys, this doesn't have to be this way. It does not have to be this way. Very, very sad. And we'll see if down the road we'll pay homage to this guest or not. But for right now, I'm just gonna. We're not gonna do anything right now. With regards to that, my productive gear is a lot better than those scraps they use. Do you? I love Shaq. Do you have a question that you want? Hey, Tommy. I know, Tommy. I know. But listen, the last thing we needed were gatherings, like big, massive, huge gatherings, and that's the last thing we needed. That happened last month and a half. So obviously, those gatherings were necessary for social reasons, but the consequences are coming out now. So, all right, let's see if Love Shack has a question. Do you have a question, Love Shack? Death by Saber, what's up, buddy? Ordered a new mask and he's getting it by Wednesday. Awesome. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Oh, Nerd Cookies has a new logo. Cool. I like it. Interesting. All right, Love Shack. So, do you have a question? I was waiting for you to type the question. I was talking while I was waiting for you to type the question. Let's see if Love Shack has a question. And yes, Love Shack saved me from the Ibiza brothel. So thank you, my friend. He came in there. He put me on his back and he carried me out. Let's see. Hey Jeff, how are you? Hello, Lady Q. Good to see you guys. And the great. Okay. And the great Tommy is in here. All right. Thank you, Love Shack. Season one episode of the Krill and Beyond. Did the writers forget the Krill wear protective helmets with full face masks? Oh, okay. So it seems like those. All right. So, okay. I only saw it once. I'm sorry, Love Shack. I only saw the question once. Oh, I see it now. Did the Orville writers forget the Krill helmets from season 1, episode 1? That's interesting because we haven't seen them again, right? You're saying, yeah. So those helmets were. That's a good question. What do you guys think about that? Why haven't we seen the Krill helmets again? What do you guys think? That's a good question, Love Shack. Hey, Larry. Larry. Expensive helmets. Expensive helmets, says Larry. Lady Q says only when they were on their ships did they wear them. They wore them on, only with a bright light. They wore them when they landed on the planet in episode 1 of season 1. They wore them, and it seems like they're part of their battle gear. It's protective. They don't need them on the ship. Yeah, because they don't need them on the ship because they're protective. That's true, Louise. Light was subdued. Yeah, Lady Q. I guess we haven't seen. All right. Now, so it's sunlight that they're affected by. Okay, so it's sunlight that they're affected by. There are moments when the krill are in the docking bay of the Orville. There are moments when they're in the docking bay of the Orville, and I guess the lights might be bright for them in the Orville, but they're not deadly. But anybody else? It's a good question. It's okay. We all. You don't have to proofread it. Keep in mind, says Love Shack, that the predators from the movie wear face masks and respirators before it was cool. That's true. Yes, Love Shack. Jeff B rented the expensive helmets from Avis. Yeah. Yeah. The helmet comes from inside the armor. Yeah, it kind of. You're right. It kind of comes over the back, from the back of the head. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, for life support. Yeah. Let's see. I think I saw. I'm going to take. All right, I'm going to take the next question here from a question that Steven asked before. That was a good question, Love Shack. Awesome. I want to take this question. I saw Steven write it down before. Because of the pandemic, what do you think that Seth MacFarlane should do to help keep the fans engaged? Also, do you think that Seth should give regular updates on what's going on with the show? I think that they just don't know what to say. What do you guys think about this? I have my own opinions. I think they should put all the actors onto a plane and go film somewhere they can. And they should, and that tied over episode that that some of us have been talking about, to keep fans engaged until season 3 is ready. They should film a 2-parter somewhere. They should go to the desert, or they should go to Africa or Europe or South America or the Yukon or Alaska, or they should go somewhere and just film an episode where they're like on an alien planet and they're just outdoors all the time, and just, keep it safe, keep the filming safe, write a script that fits that. And I honestly, they should just go to Iceland, go film. I know Iceland, that's where Discovery filmed, but they should go film in an isolated place and just have a really good, well-written story. That's what I think they should do. What are you guys saying here? Hey, Terry. um, um, that is Captain Robert's video. Please check it out. Updates would make it yeah, updates. Lady Q says yeah. Regular updates would be nice. I think they have tried to give a little bit of information. They have. They just don't. They don't. It's not. The problem is it's not in their hands. That's the problem. And we all know. We've all heard that Seth has been. That Seth and Tom and their whole production staff has been working. On some level, they've been working. Well, I mean, I heard that they've been working a lot. It's been several months, so they've probably gotten done as much as they can. They've probably gotten done as much as they can. I'm sorry. Hey, ABX, they could send the cast and crew to exactly. Yeah. Yep. They should come film in Spain or New Zealand or anywhere. Make a 2-hour, do a 2-parter episode, and make celebrities obsolete. Maybe it will someday. Well, it's almost there, right? Right, six baby Wookiees. They got in Babylon 5. And me mine. New Zealand is most. New Zealand is very back to normal. Yeah. Well, a lot of places are back to normal. No, they don't have to. They don't have to quarantine for 3 weeks. They can. There's other ways to do it. They might even get special permission if they start filming in an isolated area. They could do their quarantine while they're filming in the isolated area. They can get permission for certain things like that. I would love to see Scott Bagger reprise his role as Sam Beckett and leap into one of the Orville characters. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, that would be. You know what? That would be amazing, Stephen. That would be amazing. Absolutely. They would kill Disco if they dropped a. I don't know what to say about Disco, really. Just that hopefully it's over soon. It would make sense for them to start filming and close sets. This is not going to abate anytime soon by the looks of it. And if shows are going to be kept alive, they need to start now. Yeah, but they can't. That's the problem. Yeah, their hands are so tied. You're right, Tommy. You're right. By the way, guys, Tommy, do you 1 second. Tommy, you have a wrench. Do me a favor and plug your channel, if you don't mind. You have a wrench, right, Tommy? Let's see. You have a wrench, right? Just double check. Yeah, you got a wrench. Yeah, plug your channel, Tommy. And guys, we all grow together. All content creators who have a wrench, please use it. Please plug yourselves. Mac, what's up, Mac? It's good to see you. Awesome. Let's see. Stop mask selling. Okay, so guys, if you're gonna buy a mask, buy it from Captain Robert. That's the link that Captain Robert posted. But please post it again, guys. Please post it as many times as you want. Outdoor shoot would make it, but yeah, they can do. There's a lot of places that they could. There's a lot of amazing places to film that are all outdoors in other countries where they can do their quarantine even at the same time, and they should do it. They should do it. No budget for filming outside Vancouver, says Love Shack. Animated episodes in the meantime. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a good thing to kick off. Yeah, that would be a good thing to kick off. So Ira Stephen Barr said that it's Star Trek Virtual Trek Con that is he didn't have something to work on, even though production is halted. He would open a vein. The panel was interesting. Interesting, Terry. Yes, Hail MacGyver. Yeah, as well. The thing about going abroad is that you can go to places where their restrictions are going to be a lot more, laid back than California, even if they're in a remote area. And there's also there's also legal matters. I think I don't really understand it myself, but I think there's legal matters with the unions and the contracts they have, and et cetera, and they're working on this project. I think that the only thing that they could do right now is do a brand new project of a couple of episodes, or a short movie, or a short Orville movie, or something like that. Or I don't really understand the legal aspects of it, so don't take my word for that. Yes, plug your channels, guys. Please do. Lady Q, thank you. Yes, that's Tommy's channel. Tommy is moderator of moderators, along with Adega. God bless them. Her can be very dramatic. All right, well, that's interesting. All right, so I'm going to pick somebody. Let's see. We're off to a good start. Stephen Klein. Well, let me pick somebody else, Stephen, because we kind of took your first question already. Let me just pick somebody else. I'll go back to you though. Tommy, do you have a question you want to ask? So we're taking the LATCHKUM and we're throwing it to Tommy. Tommy, do you accept LATCHKUM? You want to ask a question? If you have a question, we'll give you a couple minutes to. If you want to ask a question, we'll have a couple minutes. A Star Trek or Orville question? Do you have a Trek or Orville question for everybody, Tom? Positive candor. That's great. Yes, we'll be reviewing that too. We'll see what it's going to be like. Tommy says, curious, do you think they will have some new ship models for Orville coming up? What do you guys think? That's a good question. New ship models. We've seen they basically have these couple standard ship models, which they're all kind of derivatives of each other. What do you guys think? Good question. Will we have new ship models for the Orville coming up? And we can take that one next. Abex 01. So let's take Tommy's question first. Any ship models? Do you guys think we'll have some ship models? Converted cargo ship into a floating film studio. I love it. I love it, Death by Saber. I love it. Friz is reviewing. We need new ship models and an expansion of the lore. There's so much room to grow the canon of this universe. It's exciting. Yes, Nerd Cookies. There is. There's a lot of room. Yeah. Absolutely. Let's see. Yes, think big. Think big, Death by Saber. I agree. You always have to think big. And then break it up into steps and you get to that big goal. Let's see. New ships, guys. Anybody? I hope they do. Says Fluger. Mr. Lindell. I think the universe needs to be fleshed out more before we see any more ship models. Okay, that is a good point. It might be early in the series, says Mr. Lindell. Thank you, Captain Robert. So far, I believe I was the only scoundrel in the room. New ship models, guys. I am going to go with. I am going to go kind of with. I'm going to go with Mr. Lundell on this. I think if we see anything new as far as ship models, it will be minimal. I tend to think that season 3 they're gonna grow in different directions, but maybe not with new ship models because I think we're just getting used to the ships. They're very aquatic looking. It tries harder. Yeah, you play with 90 of some survival rate. Ain't much of a play, says Captain Robert. All right. Let's see. A throwback to Carl Sagan's Ship of the Imagination. To Carl Sagan's Ship of the Imagination, says Terry. They could show earlier ships like tugs and cargo carriers. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Lady Q. They could go ahead and show other types of vessels that we haven't seen that are not the battle or the exploratory class or the big cruisers. DD says I don't see new ships this season. The only ships we know of are Krill and Union. We have seen the Mocklins. We also briefly saw that race that got onto the Krill ship. Krill ship's model. Has anybody noticed, by the way, how the Krill ships? I think the Krill ships kind of emulate the Krill head, like the. Maybe I'll find an image. Does anybody else see that the Krill ships kind of emulate the Krill features, facial head features? We have no time to get used to the ships. We have a war to fight. Let's get the sunglasses. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Orville actor Philip Gaming. Hey, Philip, how you doing, buddy? Philip. Think they will concentrate more on with individual person. So far, the Orville work out as the union Uber Eats delivery drivers. The Orville. He said several with blue where when the blue guy showed up. Oh, so Lady Q says we saw other race ships when Derulio showed up. Okay. Curious if Yaphet species have any ships, and they pilot them. Yeah, I mean you would think that they would have to, right, Stephen? So yeah, guys, go get a mask. If you're gonna buy a mask, buy one from Captain Robert. Yeah, let me put up the picture. Hold on. Let me show you the picture of the krill and the krill ship. One second. Hold on. I'm going to put up a picture real quick of krill. I'm going to put up a picture real quick if this responds to my commands. Let's see. All right. And the shuttle. I mean, I think both the shuttle. Let's see. The krill shuttle and the krill ship, they both like resemble to me. Okay. Here we go. Let me see. I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying to find what the best picture might be here. Okay. Now the ships to me feel let me just put those up real quick. This is one. All right, so I'm asking the next question myself, and then we're going to go back to one that was asked. See, these to me, what do you guys think? These to me, it seems just like it. I mean, obviously, it's very general, but to me, it looks like it indirectly resembles the head of the. And let me just do another one. I know maybe I'm looking too much into it, but that's the impression. That's just the impression I get. What do you guys think? Here's another one, and I'm going to show you guys one more, and I'll stop the show and tell. And the pew with the green also kind of, because it kind of got this greenish light greenish skin. It also makes me the green lights and green lighting and the green lasers kind of. So to me, it resembles a little bit. Yeah. So you guys don't. Yeah. So nobody else agrees with me. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's intentionally done to just be similar. Is it possible that Klein is an operative working for Michael and Saturn alliance between Union and the Krill? Yeah, that's come up a lot. What one? Let me hold on. Let's go back to that question. Teleporting contact to you so via Twitter. Did you do that? Okay. Oh. Okay. I want to go back to. It looks impractical. I know it does look a little impractical. The ships look a little bit. Hey, oh my God, Elihu's here. Stop the press. Elihu's here. What's up, Elihu? Guys, Elihu's channel is up and running. His channel is up and running, so please check him out. If you can put your link up, Elihu. Really quick, I want to just address this. Any rumors on House and Stage coming back? I think that House and Stage is going to just be a if anybody wants to answer this, I think that House and Stage is going to be a recurring guest every once in a while, if I'm not mistaken, because they did bring on a new cast member, Ann Winters. So it seems like they have a lot of people. Let's see. Yeah, Romulan, don't to avoid Romulan infringement lawsuits. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's take this question from Stephen. Do you think we will see the Krill planet and learn more about the society and more about Avis? What do you guys think about that? Hey, Dave, what's up? Good to see you, Dave. What do you guys think about this question? Do you guys think we'll see more of the Krill planet and learn more about their society? I think we inevitably will learn more. Krill planet. I don't know about the Krill planet. The Krill homeworld. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we will learn more about the Krill homeworld? We'd like to hear about the God Hearts. Yeah. We will learn that Avis is a nemesis named Hertz. Lady Q says guest only about Halston. I think we'll learn more about the Krill. I'm not sure about the Krill homeworld. That's up. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's up to them. I would say it would be really cool to see the Krill homeworld. Whether they'll do it, I don't. Listen, you know what? If the Krill have become an ally now, it might make sense for a delegation at some point. It might make sense for us to see in the story the Krill homeworld at some point. It might make sense. Mr. Lundell says eventually, but not this season. I'm not a search engine. You should be a search engine, Lihu. Remus dark and dreary, like Remus. Yeah. The Marlboro planet coming up front layer of smoke. That's funny. Krilling it. Oh, you pick up yourself in Capaldi. Wow. Disney plan to make fun of Star Wars. That's pretty funny. All right. Wow, I don't think I can. Let's see. All right, we're gonna pick somebody else. Let's see. Elihu, do you have an Orville question? Elihu, we're taking the LATCHKUM and we're throwing it to Elihu. Does Elihu have an Orville question for everybody? Shoot to Krill. Yes, I like that. Hey, Joseph. How are you doing, Joseph? My friend's surname is Krill. Oh, really? My friend's surname is Krill. A View to a Krill, a new Bond film. I have a video of me and Elihu on stream together in famous or wait. See, I can't keep this straight. Is that what they're called? The Shocktal? That's what they're called, right? Yeah. What do you guys think about Steven's question? What do you guys think? I think that that'll be a consequence. I do think that. What do you guys think about? Okay, Elihu. We'll wait. We'll talk about Steven's question until Elihu's ready. Do you think? And then I'm asking for a volunteer after Elihu. So if anybody wants to volunteer, give me a Vulcan salute. Give me a Vulcan salute if anybody wants to ask a question. Do you think that part of the reasoning that the Krill decided to make an alliance? I think it'll be a consequence. What do you guys think? Is that a reason? Yeah, I think it'd be part of the reason. It could be part of it. Yeah. Yeah, because they got their asses handed to them, right? By the Shocktal guys. Krilling me softly with soon. That's funny. That's funny, Tommy. Joseph. Maybe looking at trying to sustain two fronts in good strategy. Good point. We are looking to it as to try to sustain two fronts. Good point. Oh, we got heavyweight question coming up. Bird of Prey is asking a question. All right, you shoot when you got it, Bird. You shoot when you got your question. Trolling, do you think there will be a little bit of trolling? You think it'll be Picard? I actually think it'll be Picard. I don't think it'll be Discovery. Joseph. Okay. So Bird and Joseph have a question. So first Bird and then Joseph. It looks incredible. You guys are killing it tonight with you guys are killing it with you guys are krilling it. Yeah, that question has come up a lot. Let's take Nerd Cookie's question too, and let's take it after Joseph, and let's take that one after Joseph. Yeah, no opinions. Bird has like trivia questions, like hard ass trivia questions. Yeah, aren't they? They're krilling. You guys are krilling us with these krill puns. To krill another day, says Mac. Okay, Bird's question. In season 1, what Union vessel name was presumably accidentally given to two different starships One was a small science vessel. The other was a large, heavy cruiser. Wow. Damn, Bird. Bird is the master of these kind of questions, so we knew something like this was coming. That's a good question. In season 1, what Union vessel name was presumably accidentally given to two different starships? One was a small science vessel. The other was a large, heavy cruiser. What do you guys think? You guys are funny. Yes, it's a Krilling Sunday night, yeah. What was name? Steven says Olympia. Nerd Cookie Captain says Enterprise, just because he's such a Star Trek fan. Nerd Cookie says Prometheus. The Roosevelt says Love Shack. Yeah. I have no idea, Bird. Damn. You know, like Bird is like the only guy. Bird like sits there. Bird, while he's watching, he sits there with his notebook. Oh, this is a good question. And he'll hit pause. Bird will hit pause. I can see it. I can see Bird hitting pause while he's watching. It's like, this is a really good stumper. And he's jotting it down. That's what you do, right, Bird? You just stop it and write a question. You write the trivia question down. I can see you doing that. Bird is the master. I've done that on some occasion. But oh. Oh. Wow. Really? Wow, Bird. Awesome. So who got Olympia? Who said Olympia? Steven. Steven said Olympia. Oh, wow. Awesome, Steven. All right. I want to take Yosef. Yosef, give us your question before you go to bed. That's an awesome question, Bird. Awesome, dude. Thanks. Love that question. I'm going to remember that because Bird is going to ask it again someday. You know, someday he'll ask it again. Yosef. So give us a question, Yosef, and then let's take, while Yosef gives us his question, write your question, Yosef. I'm going to take Lane's question. And would you want the Orville to comment on social issues that have come up since season 2? Would you be disappointed if they didn't, says Elaine. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? That's a good question. What do you guys think? And there's Joseph's question. Let's see. Since season 2, guys. Yes, bird is the word. Thank you, Tommy. You're awesome. Thank you, Tommy. You are awesome. Awesome. Personally, I'm tired of all social commentary and TV. I just want a show to relax and get away from. Yeah. Yeah. Although I gotta say, guys, to answer Elaine's question, from my point of view, is if they do it, I understand DJ's point. If they do it, I think I think it'll still be enjoyable. because that's the way these guys do. The disease bugs, a sci-fi trope. Yes, yeah. They always be social issue, but it's part of the story and not in your face. Yeah, yeah, it's part of the story. As part of the logical progression of the storyline. I think they have a good story and have something worth it exploring. I don't think we would ever get anything shoved in our face from Seth, to be honest. Not the way, we're seeing it other places. I think they have a good story and have something. No, we'd never have it shoved in our face. It would be intelligent. It would be entertaining. It would be everything fun. It would just be fun. And it's like, dude, there are some topics, there are some issues that dudes and dudettes, excuse me, there are some topics that are addressed on the Orville that are just addressed from so many different perspectives in an episode. It's ridiculous. It's like there are some issues that are discussed from so many different perspectives. I don't think it's been seen before, really, in television. There's some moments in Orville that are just fantastic. I think they have a good story, and yeah, okay. I think they should entertain us first, then the social issues can come around. Yeah. How much frustrating it must be saying I'm from the Minesweeper. For sure they'll do that. That's funny, Love Shack. Be sure they'll do that. I don't think we'll get commentary on 2020 social. This will be maybe season 4. So if else is maybe season 4. And who knows? Philip has been on the Orville. He we'll see if he's in season 3 or 4. Someday he'll tell us. When he can. Once it premieres. I prefer escapism, so I wouldn't want it to be too heavy-handed. I would not mind if they commented on it and would not be disappointed if they stayed away from some of the bigger issues. Okay. I think a lot of people feel like you, Nerd Cookies. Hey, Captain Trek. How are you guys? Hello, Captain Trek. Adega. Good evening, Adega. Now we can begin, guys. Now we can begin. Adega is here. So we're going to put on the intro music again because now we can start for real. Now that Adega is here. Adega in the house. All right. Baby Yoda. Hello, Baby Yoda. All right. Am I missing a question? Let's see. Am I missing a question? Oh, Joseph. Where's Joseph's question? Let's see. Joseph, I'm sorry. Did you type your question? I'm looking. 1 sec. Yes. 1 second. Joseph's question. Okay. Major Roddenberry did the computer voice on Star Trek. Who did the computer voice on the Orville? Good question. Good question. What do you guys think? I do think some people here are going to know the answer to that. Who did the voice? Yes, Adega Outlaw in the house. Baby Yoda, are you a content creator? Baby Yoda, do you have a channel? Steven says Seth's wife. Phillips has no freaking idea. I don't think Seth is married. I don't think Seth is married, guys. It's not Seth's wife. I think Steven knows it's not Seth's wife. Let's see. I'm not going to give the answer. I'm going to let the person who asked the question give the answer. What do you guys think? Who's doing the voice? Who's doing the voice for the Orville computer? Seth's shrink says bird of prey. That's funny, Bird. That's funny. Bird of prey. I know, Tommy, you do need a break. Yeah, guys, everybody put in your we all grow together, guys. In the Orville Nation, we all grow together. Everybody put in your links with your wrenches. You have a TV series called The Mandalorian. Awesome, Baby Yoda. Love it. Love it. If it's Mr. Favreau, is that Mr. Favreau behind Baby Yoda? If it's Mr. Favreau, give us an F in your in the comments. And congratulations on a great first step of season 1 of The Mandalorian. Fabulous. Congratulations. I would love to see Gilbert Godfrey be the voice of the computer. We don't have the answer yet, right? I'm looking. We don't have the answer. All right. All right. Joseph, if yes, actually Joseph said he's kind of close. Stephen Klein is close, but no. What do you guys think? And guys, if sub to all these channels that people are putting up, if they're there, you go. Stephen Klein got it. It's that sister. That's my understanding. Baby Yoda has an yes. Got you. Well, Baby Yoda, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Congrats on your show, Baby Yoda. We love Mandalorian. Yeah, that's sister, right? Joseph? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right. Great. Let's see. Actually, Bird. Bird, do you have another stumper? I like that. I like the question you asked. Do you have another stumper out there? Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie from New Zealand. How are you, my friend? Jaloja. We were just talking at the beginning of this stream, Bonnie, how the Orville should go film in New Zealand or another country, but New Zealand is a great option. Guys, sub to Joseph. Joseph, do you have a wrench? Let's see. Does Joseph have a wrench? Wow, the internet is kind of slow. Yeah, wouldn't it be cool if they went to film in New Zealand? Just someplace where the COVID is not stopping them. They could go ahead and film a 2-hour special. They could go film. They should shoot series season 2.5. Let's see. All right. I see you, Yusuf. Okay. All right. Well, you will be soon. You will be soon. Okay, so where was I? All right, let's pick somebody. Because Bird doesn't want to give us another question. Do you, Bird? His sister is single. I don't think she is. Let's see. Okay. Bird, if you have another stumper, fine. And meanwhile, I'm just going to ask somebody. And Fluger, do you have a question, an Orville question for the group? So Fluger, boom, we'll give you the LATCHKUM. Do you have a question for the group, Fluger? Oh, there's your question, Bird. All right. So Fluger, tell us if you got a question. We're going to take Bird's question meanwhile. Thanks, Bird. Sorry. Thank you, Bird, so much. Okay. Well, over the first 2 seasons, how many Union starships were identified by name? Okay. How many Union starships over the first 2 seasons? How many Union starships were identified by name? Olympia counts twice. Oh, okay. Wow. Damn, Bird. Damn. Like, Bird is on a whole different level of questions here. Wow. I love it. I love it, Bird. First 2 seasons, how many Union starships were identified by name? Damn it. All right. So there's the one where there's a Union starship where his friend Marcus, his friend from the academy and he gets blown up by the Kalon. There's just thinking. This has got to be. Oh, see, it's more than 5, says Bird. Bird says it's more than 5. Nerd Cookie says 6. Elihu says 14. Oh, Fluger, you have. Okay. All right. I will see that. I will check that out, Fluger. One sec. After Bird. Thank you. Interesting equal to my brain cells. All right, now I feel like I have very few brain cells to dig out. It is so freaking hot here. Many were mentioned in the Kalon attack. Yeah. I think it's got to be Stephen Klein says 8. I would say 8 or 9. I'm gonna say 9. I'm gonna say 9. Positive counter says 23. Wasn't counting. Says Bonnie. Good question. Lady Q says 16. All right. So 7 says Terry Rose. Damn, Elihu. Goddamn, Elihu. Wow. Wow, Elihu. Elihu, it must be all that Buffalo watching that made you so smart on the Orville, man. Wow, great question, Bird. Love it. Great question. And Elihu. There you go. I know this is the Price is Right. I know. I was thinking something like that too, Terry. DD said 9. All right, Elihu got it. Wow. Let's take Fluger's question. Congrats, Elihu, and thank you, Bird. Bird of Prey. I think everybody here is sub to Bird, but if you're not, you should be. Where's Flute? Hold on, sorry, Fluger. 1 second. I'm just finding the question. Damn, where's the question? 1 second. All right, let's see where's Fluger's question. There we go. They could shoot a BSG parody set after they come to Earth and do Dust musical. Oh, they could. So they could shoot. Oh, they could shoot a BS like the Orville cast could shoot a BSG parody. What do you guys think about that? Do it as a musical? After they come to Earth. What do you guys think? Oh, wait, you're not talking about the Orville cast, are you? So you're talking about, is that the Orville for the Orville class Fluger? Orville cast? Okay. Let's see if Fluger. Yeah, so they could shoot a BSG parody set after they come to Earth and do it as a musical. What do you guys think? A BSG parody. What do you guys think about a BSG parody? Oh, yes, the cast of the Orville. Okay, thanks, Fluger. So the cast of the Orville shoots a BSG parody. Well, I think that'd be fun. Who'd be Starbuck? Who'd be Apollo? Kelly would be Starbuck. Ed would be Apollo. Maybe. Interesting. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? About Fluger's comment question? And we'll hold on, Stephen. We'll check that comment out 1 sec. Maybe they can do a musical holodeck scene. That might be fun. That must be a whole musical episode. Yeah. No musical, only karaoke night, says Lady Q. Find Boxy. Yeah, find Boxy. I love a musical episode, but not for BSG, says Louise. He says, nah. I would like to see an episode where they lose their voices and can communicate by gestures. That's interesting. Because he goes on over and over again. I love musicals. I'm all for it, says Nerd Cookies. Okay. All right. Interesting. If they did it, I think it would be funny. If they did it, I think it'd be cool to see. Let's see. And let's go to Steven. Thank you, Fluger. I would love to see while we wait for filming to finish that Seth does some Orville animated shorts that can be. Who wants to see Orville animated shorts, guys? What do you guys? Who wants to see Orville animated shorts? That's my question, kind of combined with Steven's comment. Who wants to see comment question? It's an opera job. Yeah, Portis gets an opera like the doctor, right? Voyager. That's funny, Diego. Sing Rocket Man. I should sing Rocket Man. Yeah, you guys have some great comments. I became a cult. Joseph, yeah. I was just thinking of New Zealand set, says Fluger. Oh. No, this is DJ. No. Let's see. I would go for. Oh, this is obviously my question. Okay. Gotcha. No. So in general, there doesn't want to be any Orville animated. We do have the comics, guys. The comics are good. I listen. If the right people were doing Orville animated, we would watch it. If the right people were doing it, I guarantee we would all watch it. If they were, I don't think they're focused. I don't think their focus is there. But and why the reason everybody's saying no as well is because we also. I think the reason we're all saying no. I didn't say no, but the reason you're all saying no, I think, is because of the lower decks ideas. But the comics are good. I mean, if they brought the comics to life, you know. Well, let's know if Lieutenant Dan can sing, says Steven. And what song he would pick. Yeah, My Heart Will Go On. I like that. All right, let's pick somebody else. Let's see. LATCHKUM, baby. DJ Odyssey. DJ, throwing the LATCHKUM to you. You're not passing it up. You're giving us an Orville question. Unless you don't want to, then you can pass. But throwing the LATCHKUM to DJ LATCHKUM. Do you accept LATCHKUM? You have. We'll give you a bit to ask. Think about the question, a Trek or Orville question. Deej. Hey, the shorts can get as raunchy as they want. Let's do that. No, DJ says no. Pass. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next person. Lady Q, do you want to ask an Orville question, Orville or Trek question? Lady Q, throwing the you LATCHKUM. Do you want to ask, young lady, a Orville or Trek question to your colleagues in the chat? And thank you, DJ. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you so much. Yes, we do have a Patreon, which some of our exclusive Patreon content was put on hold. With for certain reasons, but we are up and running real soon. So now that we're operational again with as far as Wi-Fi, thank you, Tommy, for putting your Patreon up. Major Tom. Okay. So Lady Q's gonna think about it for a sec. She's gonna give us a question, and let's see. Let's see. Lady Q. No hurry, Lady Q. All right. I was just looking for something to share, but I see you already have a question here. So, name a TV series that had at least two of their major character that had at least two of their major character or prime characters in the TOS era. Okay, so name the TV series that had at least two of their major characters that were prime characters in TOS area. Prime characters. All right, so these are characters. Name the series that had at least two TOS era characters that were also present. I can think of a few. Well, some very obvious ones, but all right. So their characters were in TOS and in this series. What do you guys think about that one? That's a good question. Thank you, Lady Q. Humanize. 14 is up and about in the UK. Okay, 14. He'll be back. Oh, Adega and 14. You guys have a show tomorrow? Because I think did you guys leave it for tomorrow? You guys have a show tomorrow? Please plug. Nimoy and Shatner. TJ Hooker and Boston Legal. I love Boston Legal. I love Denny Crane. TJ Hooker. Yeah, Boston Legal had Bernay and Shatner. 14 says I'll make the okay. Let's see. Oh, Dr. Pulaski and okay. Yeah. Very good points, Philip. Steven says it's the Twilight Zone. That is one possible answer, but no one I'm thinking about. Oh, they haven't said the one you're thinking about. So is it out? Is it okay? Maybe she's what? Is it outside the track? Shatner and Nimoy were both in Colombo. Wow. Yeah, but they're. She said prime character. Let's look at the question again. Oh no. Oh no. Alrighty. All right. This is the point in our this is the point in our broadcast where you guys get a 30-second break from PJ because StreamYards is giving him hell about being abroad. So I will be right back. Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, wow. Yeah, now audio is okay, right? Yeah, thanks, Lady Q. So, what is what was the answer you were thinking about, Lady Q? What was the answer you're thinking about? Love Shack. What's the what were you thinking about? Thanks, guys. Thank you. All right. What was Father Knows Best? Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you, Lady Q. Hey, what's up, Kai? How are you? Kai with the cool hair. I love Kai's hair. Awesome. I was on your stream before, Kai. I was watching you guys with that funky music. What was it? The funky music. What was the music you guys were playing on your stream? It was like what was it? I forget what it was. It was funny. I was watching for a little bit. I'm not sure. Yeah. Maybe not in the UK. Yeah. All right. Let me pick somebody else. Louise, do you have a Orville or Trek question you want to ask? I picked you, Louise. You can yeah, skip to Lulu. That's it. That's the song you guys are playing. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's a song. That's a song. All right, Louise, do you we'll give you a few minutes to ask the question, Louise. Boom. Question. LATCHKUM for Louise. We will give Louise a Oh, good question. Good question, Louise. What year was Ed given command of the USS Orville? And what year was he given command? Great question, Louise. No, it was a compliment. It was a compliment. I like Kai's hair. Love Shack is very funny. Let's see. Nope. That's not LA. Tonight's show is sponsored to you by Invisible Beer. 2017 says Yosef. Good question. I'm surprised. Not. And nobody said it yet. Hey, LDG, what's up? Heineken's not beer. It's not Heineken. This is There are several. There are several, Philip. They might disagree, huh? Birthday pickle. Oh, I think Steven has it. I think that's right. I think that's right. What Louise, is that what you were thinking? Yeah, 2014, 24-19. Awesome. Stephen Klein. Great. Awesome. That's awesome, guys. I'm picking somebody else. Dee Myers. Dee, we're taking the LATCHKUM and we're throwing it to Dee. Boom. Dee, do you accept? Does Dee accept the LATCHKUM? You can choose to pass, or you can choose to ask a Trek or Orville question, preferably an Orville question. Yes, happy birthday again to LDG. Yes, LDG, happy birthday. I said happy birthday to you in a chat, but I will sing happy birthday to you now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear LDG. Happy birthday to you. Okay, DD passes. And actually, I'm going to ask the birthday boy. Does the birthday boy have an Orville question for us? Does LDG have an Orville? So we're throwing LDG, birthday LATCHKUM for LDG Pixels. Does LDG have a question, an Orville question that you might want to ask? Happy birthday, you Jilliac trash, says Stephen Klein. Let's see if LDG, if he's still in here. If LDG is still in here, otherwise he's not working on his super cool background imagery and not listening to us. Let's see. Oh, he does have a question. When the hell is season 3 gonna fight? Okay. Yeah. When freaking people start wearing masks, when everybody just like gets their act together and we all squash this bug. That's unfortunately but we were talking earlier about a season 2.5 and why Seth and Tom should pick up to put everybody on a plane and go film and come film in Spain or go film in New Zealand or the Yukon in Canada or Alaska or somewhere where they can just do it, like a lot of outdoors stuff, write a script, very outdoor script about being on an alien planet and just then give us the tide over episode. That'd be pretty cool. I wonder if they can do it. Given what's going on, to do something, given what's going on, they might get money to do something like that. Maybe shoot a 2-episode or a little like a movie or 2-parter. LEG, yeah, okay. When it airs, all right. Yeah, so we don't know LDG, but happy birthday to you. We don't really know when season 3 is going to air. They must be besides them. The production staff must be beside themselves, really. The whole not being able to, they just got to finish filming season 3. That's all they got to do. Canada said no to baseball, so they will say no to productions. Yeah. We're totally, go to Slovakia. Yeah. There's a lot of places that will give. Listen, the economy has been hurt in a lot of areas, and if they think that it can be done safely, there's a lot of parts of the world where they will let you go ahead and do it as long as you're doing it safely and there's not a terrible amount of people, or if your crew is not terribly big. And guys, Strangeness tomorrow with Fortean and Adega. And they're usually on Saturdays now, but tomorrow they're going back to their old time of Mondays. On Mondays, come to England, drinks all around. Yes, I'm going. I got to go get my hair cut. Fortean has to cut my hair, so I will be there for drinks at some point. Drinks and you got to take me to the spaceport. So check it out. And take me to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, if there still is one. I think you said there wasn't. That's right. I think you said there wasn't. Well, after COVID season, yeah, that's funny. Season 3, Love Shack says season 3 of the Orville will air after COVID season 1 ends with a cliffhanger. Yeah. Yeah, New York is. Listen, the places that got hit hardest at the beginning of this are some of the places that are recovering. New York is in a lot better shape than a lot of other places right now because they were hit so hard at the beginning. What time? Yeah, what time tomorrow? 14. Yeah, not everybody has to wear it. Not everybody, but if most people are doing it. Okay, so yeah, you guys are back in phase 1. Wow. 10 a.m. Pacific is the time. Haircut. Spaceport Ramsey has left, but there's others nearly as good. Awesome. Let's do it, my friend. Let's do it. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to take a couple more questions because I can't stay too long tonight. Let's see. All right. You know what? I'm going to ask. I know some of you want to ask questions, so I'm asking. Next one, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want to ask a question. If you have an Orville or truck question, preferably Orville. Are you streaming later, Bird? Or are you done? Awesome. Okay. Have fun with Mama Pray. Thanks for hanging out, Bird. And thanks for the questions, for the stumpers. Awesome, my friend. I know I cut my hair real short. I cut it myself. Next time, Forteen's going to cut my hair. Yes, Kapla Bird. All right. So nobody wants to ask a question. Raise your hand if you want to ask a question. If not, I'm just going to pick somebody, but I'm going to want to see if somebody wants to ask one. Somebody wants to ask one. I'll take a few more questions. Let's see. Meanwhile, PJ is going to ask a question. 14 has a question. Okay. What's your question, 14? Wow. 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 If it's done right, would you like to see an Orville Marvel crossover? All right. Wow. That's an interesting question. Kai's thinking of one. All right. You think of one, Kai, for the next one. Awesome. Yes, Yosef is probably in bed. I should be in bed too. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? I'm not sure how it would be done well for me. If it could be done well, what do you guys think? Louise says no crossovers. No, so it's a question. So it's either it's a question that can be answered by everybody in the chat, Kai. A question to be answered by everybody in the chat, Kai. So yeah. So it could be, trivia or opinion, something, or ideas. Like the scrolls. Captain Marvel. I would vote. My vote would be no, but raccoon people. Didi says sure. Sorry because it's on here. Really, that's interesting. Well, he doesn't have much, right? Let's see. All right, so Kai, give us your question and any other responses to Fortean's Marvel Orville crossover. It's a very unique idea. Congratulations on that very awesome, unique question. Kai, will be able to answer the. A single character. Okay. I will take Stephanie's question first. Yeah. Okay. So you just write it when you're ready, Kai. If Seth MacFarlane were to offer himself up for a live interview on Orville Nation, would you do it? Inquiring minds wants to know. Of course. Of course we would. We would. Seth would be the ultimate interview for us. Of course. Absolutely, Steph. Absolutely. We would love to talk to Seth. We would love to talk to a lot of people on the production staff to kill off. Because we're an Orville channel, we figure there's plenty of time for that. I haven't really pushed on any of that, but if we get the chance, I would love to. Love to. Let's see. I have a feeling, is it me or has Steven asked this question before? Let's see. Wait, all right, let's take Kai's question first and then go to Steven. Somebody's asked that question before, Steven. Yeah, that's a good. It's a popular topic on in our discussions, right? So let's go take Kai's first. So who would win in a fight with Worf or Bortus? Who would win in a fight, Worf or Bortus? What do you guys think? Oh, that's a good question. Hello, Jim. Jaloja. Well, he says Worf. Kai says, wait. 14 says Worf. Worf's getting too old. This is so weird. Worf hands down. I would say Worf too, because he seems more athletic. Hey, Supreme Heretic in the house. Hey, Drew. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Drew, who wins in a battle, Bortus or who wins in a fight, Bortus or Worf? That's the question we're tackling. Tommy is on the ball. And the prime Worf. I agree, Jim. Worf would absolutely smack Bortus around. Worf is my favorite Star Trek character as well. Awesome. Awesome 14. And we know you meant Worf. True. We know you meant Worf. Yeah. I really said Worf hands down. So now Bortus is tough, but yeah, he's not doesn't seem to have that agility, right? That Worf does. The character doesn't seem to have that agility. Yeah, Steven's question. All right. And let's see. If you had to kill off one character from the Orville other than Klein, who would it be? This is why I think the other than Klein is what makes sounds really familiar about this question. If you had to kill off somebody other than Klein, that's why I think we definitely touched this topic, and please, repeating topics is great. So don't anybody hold back, but because we talked about it before. I love this question. I actually love this question, Stephen. What do you guys think if you guys had to kill off a character? Who would it be? All right, that's Kai. Kai is the better. All right, Kai. I won't take that Kai's question after. Other than Clyde, and dang it, who would you kill off? Who would you have to kill off? I was surprised. I think somebody. Diane Marcus. This is Stephen. Tala. Pay the way for. So Jim wants Laura back. Oh, excuse me. The Admiral. Says Dee Dee. I will ask that other question, Kai. The bratty kids of the Doctor. Oh, they're going to be. Listen, the kids are going to be a bigger part of the show as they grow up. I think. I think they are. And the kids are great actors. Let's see. Who would you guys kill off? I know I don't want to kill anybody off. Elihu, did you kill off Yafet? No way, Elihu. You killing off Yafet? Yeah. Well, if you had to pick somebody, Isaac. You would pick Isaac because you could always bring him back to life. You could activate him down the road if you change your mind. If they kill Yafet, we riot. I know, right? I think Elihu's just testing us. Aren't you, Elihu? Let's see. Are there other answers to this? Let's see. I think is one of the kids is the grow as a okay. Yafet gets sucked into space for. That's funny, Elihu. Right, it's Kermit, says Steven, killing off Kermit. One of the kids, one of the kids will grow up into big part of the show. Doctor's assistant, I think he's so cool on that. Well, I think one of the doctor's assistants, the Asian guy, got killed, right? If I'm not mistaken. Tala for me, I want Lara back. Down with AIs is for Dan. Plastic Kermit, Isaac, I assume. Right? Yep, Plastic Kermit got killed off. Put Leslie stuff on. Isaac already died twice. If you killed Yafet, but a little bit survives, yeah. A baby Yafet, that's funny. There's a lot of people that want Alara back. Yeah. There's a lot of people too who have been there's a lot of people who want Alara back, and a lot of people, I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that they like Tala better than Alara. I mean, I guess it's just it's probably 50-50. They both I know actually I think a lot of people would say, why can't we have both of them? Some people, I've heard a lot of that. Yes, I know Alara. Can we kill the ship and get a newer, better one? I like Alara back, but I'd have her and Tala. I had both of them. So yeah, both. Let's see. Lara's better. Excuse me, but they'd be both. Let's see. Okay, let's take Kai's question. All right. And let's take Kai's question for the last question of the night. Because I can't stay too long. Kai's question: who's a better pilot, Paris or Malloy? Who's a better pilot, Paris or Malloy? And we've seen this question before, I think. Let's see. With the people in the chat are not always the same. So, what do you guys think, Paris or Malloy? And that's a good question. So, D says Paris, Alara versus Death Match. That'd be interesting. Jim Henry. Send the older brother to the academy. Yeah, that's interesting, Terry. Malloy is better than Paris. Says Fortian. Adega just uploaded a new trailer for his work. Oh, great. Guys, check that out. Checking, Drew. Yeah, Drew. One sec. Hold on one sec. I can't be on too long. But yeah. Okay, there you go, Drew. Let's see. Malloy, no doubt, because Paris can't hug the donkey. Malloy, no doubt, because Paris can't hug the donkey. Paris and Malloy both have some serious cojones. So Stephanie, I feel the adventures of Alara and Leia co-star. Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert Marble. Nice for you to join us. Thank you for joining us. Co-starring Robert Picardo would be a good spinoff from the Orville. Interesting. That was a Leian spinoff. Malloy can hug the donkey. Paris all the way. Already killed a ship in the season. Sequence DSP to improve the ratings. Paris all the way. Huh. And wow, great. I am gonna hold on because I need to get my 1 second. All right. So we're just gonna have Drew join us for say goodnight. And I can go.
Do you know?
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Do you know how much I've missed you? I have missed you like crazy, man.
Miss you too.
It's like being without your co-pilot, man. It sucks, you know.
Well, those are very kind words, my friend. Thank you.
So things are improving. The physical therapy seems like it's going okay. It's not a fast process, but things are going a little bit better.
This is for your back, right?
Yeah, as I've got that. So for anybody that doesn't know, I've got at the bottom of my cervical spine at the C7, I had a pretty severe herniated disc and a trapped nerve. And back when it first started, PJ knows I couldn't even move my arm. And I didn't have use of my right arm. Now I can actually do this, move around, things like that.
That's great.
I'm slowly but surely getting back to work. As far as physical therapy goes, they're doing a new treatment on me called dry needling, which is almost like acupuncture. And it seems to be helping a little bit. So if all goes well, by the end of the week, I plan on resuming work on Sickest of All. I'm already here and there contributing stuff back to Bounding into Comics again.
Awesome.
And last night, just to let everybody know, those of you that are fans of BSG, if you like the Pegasus Actual podcast that I do on Thursdays, I just reorganized and made the playlist a lot easier to navigate, so you can go back through and watch all the episodes of the Pegasus Actual podcast and kind of catch up.
Great podcast, by the way. Great, fantastic podcast. You guys are getting better and better, dude.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because, Raquel got a full-time teaching gig, and I was really happy for her, but obviously that was kind of a big blow to the show. But we had Elaine come in and step in Culture Casino, and they've done a great job the past couple weeks since they've joined in. So the panel's still really good, and our reviews are still really on point. And we just finished the Pegasus story arc, and we're getting into the latter half of season 2. So some good episodes, especially, those of you that have watched BSG before, that season 2, it started to get really good, especially around this time. So, tune in and you'll enjoy that. So that's Thursdays at 9 p.m. So, Besides that, I'm just excited to kind of get back to some sort of normalcy, man. It feels good.
I'm glad, dude, because physical therapy can do actually wonders if it's done right, and so that's great. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I
Wow.
went to one physical therapy place and they weren't so hot. And when I started going to the place I'm going now, I really like my therapist. Not to mention she's really gorgeous, but I really like her and I trust her. And we've got a good rapport. She pushes me, but she doesn't push me too hard, and I appreciate that. And the fact that she kind of steps outside the box and looks at things with you know like different ideas for treatment. I like that. So it's nice to sort of get back into the swing of things. And dude, it just it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to see everybody here in the chat because I've gotten to know a lot of people since we last talked, PJ. I gotten to really know like Jeff and 14 and Phil and people like that because
Great guys.
they're
Great guys.
always going in DJ Odyssey's streams and stuff, and I chit chat with them. And Elihu's been awesome, and just Louise, thank you for the kind words as well. It's great to see you, and thanks for everybody's well wishes and everything else. And I just want to make a quick apology, for everybody that was kind of following Sickest of All when it took off, and the timing of things that happened to me physically. I apologize that, we kind of took a hiatus from the site and everything. It was just kind of unavoidable. And
I don't think, Drew, it's a brand new project that you're like, you don't have this big, huge, massive team yet. So if some health issue comes up when you're kind of at that initial stage, it's understandable. It really is.
Yeah. Well, I just, I'm one of those people. I like to keep pushing ahead and everything, but man, when you can't use your arm or anything like that, it's a little hard to push ahead from that. So
yeah, I remember. Yeah. Can you do us a favor? Can you put in the, because you have a wrench? Can you put in the link to Sickest of All in the chat, real quick?
yeah. So there's really not much updated content yet, guys, because I'm going to I've talked to some of our people, and we're gonna start probably writing stories this weekend. But for anybody that wants to read some of the older stuff and whatnot, the link is right there in the chat for you, and you can check it out. And we'll have, like I said, some new stories going up this weekend.
Awesome. That's great.
And PJ's got a great article on there. His article about the Orville he has on there is still great, man. Dude, that was awesome.
Well, because thank you. I appreciate that. Those very kind words. And I think Captain Trek wanted to just say something to you. So he's going to say something. He wants to chime in on real quick. And that's funny. Yeah, you made the Kessel run. Yeah. And this is, guys, check this out. Get on his mailing list. Sickest of All. Great content. Great project. And of course, Drew also writes for Bounding Into Comics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm working on. I was actually catching up doing my bounding writing right now. As a matter of fact, I just turned in a story about the big streamer Dr. Disrespect. He recently did an interview with PC Gamer, and I wrote a story about that and about what it looks like his future is going to be, and everything else. So that'll be published as soon as John can get to it. So that should probably go up late tonight or tomorrow, hopefully, and then we'll. I've got a couple other stories I'm going to write about. I'm going to write about that crazy trailer for that Gamer Girl game that came out, which is got definitely interesting reactions from people. So I'm going to be writing a story about that next, and that should be available tomorrow as well, hopefully.
Awesome. Your phone is going crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's all these crazy Twitter reactions. My Twitter feed never stops. I follow so many people.
Well, I am glad. I guess Captain Trek is not coming on. I sent him a link, but I guess he's not.
Nerd Cookies, thank you. It's great. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to Nerd Cookies, she has an amazing channel. Her Doctor Who content is on point, and she is also quite the BSG aficionado. I mean, she's brought her A game the past 3 weeks that she's been on the panel, and she's absolutely positively amazing.
Yeah. The last few episodes that I was seeing with Raquel and the episodes you've done since, I have all been spectacular. Like you guys have really progressed, and I think I don't know what it is. It's that you guys are doing basically the same thing, but it might be the content, the momentum, or whatever it is. It's building. So congrats.
Yeah, people have consistently seemed to really enjoy the show, and it's nice because honestly, PJ, I mean, like I was talking about this with Elaine. We were talking about this, I think, backstage before the stream the other night. It's great that we have, we pay attention to the niche fandoms. Like I'm taking care of the BSG folks. You've got such a great, positive amount of content and a rich selection of content for people that like the Orville. Even for new fans that come in, they can learn about the Orville very, very quickly and catch up. And that's what I like to see, and hopefully we get people out there doing stuff like, DJ Odyssey said he's going to do something about Stargate. So, I'm glad to see that we're pooling, we're spotlighting fandoms that need to be spotlighted because, our brothers and sisters around that, whether, you're in the circle of Phantom Menace, Comicsgate, whatever, our brothers and sisters around YouTube, they tend to really focus on Star Wars and Star Trek, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But a lot of the other fandoms get left behind, and people are just as enthusiastic and want to talk about those as they do Star Trek and Star Wars. And so I'm glad that we have our different communities, and they're thriving, and that's what's good to see.
Yeah, and I do think there's new Stargate coming.
Oh, really absolutely. Do. Oh, I absolutely do. Yeah.
100%. I mean, do you know anything or?
No, but just from paying attention to when we participated in those tweet storms and what Joseph Malozzi's been saying and tweeting out, I feel really good that there's going to be new Stargate coming at some point. My whole thing is I hope that they don't sort of capitulate to the cancel culture mob or anything like that. I hope they stick to the formula that has traditionally worked. And, I hope that they don't take a walk on eggshells approach because they feel they have to do something that is politically correct. Because when we see that franchises do that is when they start to really sink and fail. So hopefully, fingers crossed, new Stargate when it comes out would be great.
I'm just gonna bring in Captain Trek for a sec, and before we sign off. And hello, Captain Trek.
Hey, Captain Trek.
How are you doing?
How are you, my friend?
I'm hanging in there. I'll be honest.
How's everything going with your your FundMe and your health and stuff?
Health-wise, I've been better. Fortunately, with the GoFundMe, I've been able to go see the doctor and get some new medication. As far as the surgery, my surgeon has said he wants $10,000 up front.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be a ways off. But I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude, and I'm going to be putting out some of my own content when I can.
Okay.
But I'm glad to hear about how you're doing, Drew. That is good news.
I'm trying to take it day by day, man. But I'm happy. I'm, like I said, as opposed to about 3-4 weeks ago, brother. I'm feeling a lot better as opposed to what I was, because man, I could barely get out of bed. I couldn't move my arm. I couldn't do anything. So
No, it's nice to, and you were talking about the different fandoms out there. It's nice to have different people focusing on the different ones, because, quite honestly, I don't have a lot of hope for Star Trek or Star Wars at this point. Now, do I think it's possible in the future? Yes. Right now, not really.
Star Wars, I would say, has hope if they if it comes full circle and they bring Lucas back in a pretty active capacity. Star Trek, I'm not sure about until hopefully somebody at maybe Viacom can step in and say, you're not taking it this direction. We're gonna embrace what we've always embraced. Until you get somebody with that kind of vision, Star Trek is gonna continue to kind of circle the drain.
Yes, I agree.
I
agree, and that's why I'm glad we have the Orville. I won't be able to watch it. I have a friend who's offered to let me use their what is it now? Account, so I could watch
Hulu,
it. Hulu, yes, their Hulu account. But I didn't feel right doing that. But I will be listening to different, different YouTube about the synopsis of the episodes. Hopefully, getting some more information, because I like what I saw of the Orville.
Well, the biggest thing I think that we could do is encourage like the great folks in our chat, because guys, listen, no matter I know a lot of you are creative, a lot of you are passionate. Remember, we have the power of imagination. We can, whether you write a book, whether you create a comic, whether you go and write a screenplay. Remember, science fiction lives in all of us. It's a genre we love. It's something we enjoy. And, if we use our minds and our creative ability, we can even come up with things, new, unique things ourselves. So don't anybody out there sell yourself short. Create new content. That's great too, because remember, stuff like the Orville, it was born somewhere. The Expanse was born somewhere, and it all started with an idea. So, use your creativity. You never know what it'll turn into.
Yeah. Guys, I have to sign off, but I want to ask Captain Trek, do you want to give us any more information about your GoFundMe?
Well, I do have. I can't put the link in, but basically, what I've been doing now is
put the link in.
Is using the money for, as I said, medical expenses, and for medication, going to see the doctor, that kind of thing. Because without insurance, it is rather costly.
Yeah. Are you a vet by any chance?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I'd had a lot of situations that happened in my life. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to serve, so I would have liked to be honest. But no,
No, yeah, I was just thinking about benefits in case you were. So
right. No, I Trust me, I've looked everywhere I can, and I am still continuing to look. So it's not like I've completely given up. I've just, you know, for the time being, I have to, you know, do what I can and just hope for the best.
Okay, so put up your post it again if you don't mind.
Certainly.
I gotta run, guys, but I will thank you both for coming on, and I do want to, now that we're up and running again, we will have panels again, and we will have you guys back, and awesome. That's
it's great. It's great to have you back, man, because like I said, you were missed, dude.
Oh, definitely.
And
I appreciate that.
I missed you like crazy. My
I
brother
know.
from another mother.
I miss you guys as well, of course. All right, so I want to say good night to 14 and Elihu and Philip Gaming and Captain Trek, who's both on the panel and in the chat, and Terry Rose and Jeff and Stephanie and Captain Robert and Fluger and DJ and Live at the Love Shack and Tommy. Thank you so much, Tommy and Adega, for wrenching, and Stephen Klein and John DeMarco and everybody who's been in here. Robert Marble, a lot of people in here tonight. Thank you so much to everybody.
Yeah, good night to all our friends, man. I listen, love and respect to all of you, chat. Without you, there is no us, and all of y'all are great friends and supporters, and got mad love for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And if anybody can support Captain Trek's GoFundMe, please do, guys. Thank you, Captain Trek and Drew, for jumping on.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Good night, everybody.